right? All I can say is
we need war.
We need war, right? Listen to this dented ass take right here.
Let me grab a couple supers. We'll get on to the next one in the list. We've got Chris R55. Thank you so much for the $5 super. Says, for exclusives, one interesting idea I saw is Xbox Game Studio games are exclusive. Bethesda holds theirs for 6 months to a year, and
Nope. Not happening.
Not happening.
Activision are all multi-platform. That's kind of an interesting idea, but I don't.
You talk about you talk about for like PlayStation, Steam, like everybody kind of thing. Like
I think what he's saying is
exclusive on the Xbox and Windows.
Anything from Rare, Compulsion, Ninja Theory, Playground, all those Xbox Game Studios, those would never go anywhere else.
Nope. Not happening.
Yeah, let's hold the games hostage, guy. Not happening. Meanwhile, they put games on other platforms, and from what I'm seeing, it looks like they sell well. They pretty much say, hey, Xbox, like, forget about the money. Forget about the money.
I'll say besides PC and Xbox, right? And then Bethesda would be
besides PC and Xbox. I mean, if it's on PC, then it's already on other platforms.
6-month time exclusive, and Activision will always be multi-platform. I don't like that idea because I know I could always tell you why they should go multi-plat, because they needed the money and that's what they had to do it. But you don't pick a publisher and say you're never going to be exclusive. You have to look and say, what are we?
Oh, yeah. You know, to be fair, I've never been a dev or nothing, never going to be any of that shit. But if they told me that shit, I'd walk out. I'd walk right out the building.
To do with Elder Scrolls 6. I'm going to repeat this again.
Uh-huh.
You look at Elder Scrolls 6 and you say, this is the one. You want this game, you freaking go buy an Xbox, or you play it on Xbox PC or on Steam, on our platform on Windows, or you play it on Xbox console. If you think like Elder Scrolls.
But why would they do that? Why would they turn their back to an install base of fucking, what is it, 93.7 million console sales? Right? And from what I've seen, I show you guys the charts all the time. It seems like they really like the Xbox titles. Why in the hell would they do that, right?
If it's on PC, no.
Exactly. If it's on PC, no.
6. If it is as good as Skyrim or even anywhere close.
If it's a good game, then they should definitely put that shit on other platforms.
They should have the balls. They should have the balls to say, this is the one that's going to be exclusive. And if you want this game.
Wow. So they think it's a good game, and they should have the balls to say that it's going to stay on Xbox. This is what I mean when I say fucking dented. If you think that this game is the one, if you think it's a good game, then you should put that shit everywhere. Forza 6 still going everywhere. Exactly. And look how well that shit is doing on Steam. I mean, this shit is just crazy that they really just want games to be held hostage.
If this game is worthy of coming and getting it from us. And I think they need to do that because...
Nobody's going to do that shit. Nobody's going to buy hardware just to play one fucking game.
You can sit here all day and say, but what about the money? They'll never do it. There's 3 times as many people on PlayStation. I don't...
What about the money?
Money.
This is $1 trillion fucking corporation. All they give a fuck about is...
money.
You can't sit here and say, oh, you can sit here and talk about the money. That's all that there is to talk about.
Give a flying fudge. You have to say...
Oh, wow, a flying fudge. Let me play this back a little bit. Did he just say I don't give a flying fudge?
I think they need to do that because you can sit here all day and say, but what about the money? They'll never do it. There's 3 times as many people on PlayStation. I don't give a flying fudge. You have.
Oh, yeah. You're a fanboy. You could give a fuck about the studios flourishing. You could care less about the studios not getting shut down, making money and everything. You care less about, people playing fucking video games. You don't care about that shit.
To say, we're good enough. We're worth it. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, baby.
Wow.
You have to.
You sound like you are a male feminist.
I mean, this shit sounds so dented. So they have to have the courage to say no to
money.
How does that work? Especially when, like I said, the PlayStation games, they seem to do very well. I said the PlayStation. The Xbox games seem to do well on PlayStation. You'd have to be stupid to do that.
You have to say, we're going to treat our platform with respect and say, come to us and play our...
Nope. Not happening.
Oh, Colt, just hang it up, Colt.
Big games. Now, if you've got some game like, Minecraft Dungeons 2, it was all, all those are always multi-platform. Let's say that there wasn't a precedence there. Minecraft's like, everybody likes Minecraft. We want it everywhere. That's just like a thing, which is like, that's a smaller game.
Oh, so make
Money.
So make money from some games, but don't make money from the ones that you know are going to be really good.
Sure. Or if you want to say Double Fine's putting out this game where you hit each other as clay pots, well, that exclusive doesn't do anything for us. We need that.
Oh, wow.
Let's put that for everybody.
We need war.
Oh, yeah, you just want to list war like all the good games, right? Games that you think other people want to play. You think they should lock those away and make people buy hardware that you already know they're not interested in, right? This is what I mean when I just say dented takes.
Buddy, because we don't know what that game
And when the Xbox games are $90, all these fanboys won't want a part in this, brother. Exactly. Exactly.
is. But when you've got a franchise,
Sigs, this is just the live service, but exactly. Exactly. He's sitting here saying a kiln and everything. Buddy, don't nobody want that shit. Don't nobody want that shit. Put the good games, the games that you think are going to sell. Really put all the games, right? Get all the goddamn
Money.
I know that's what they're probably thinking.
like if let's say this isn't happening, but let's say like Prototype 3. Like we finally want to bring Prototype back. We've got this great thing. They won't do Infamous yet, so let's do Prototype. Exclusive.
Oh.
I don't
Nope. Not happening.
I mean, brother, this is fucking dented.
care what the platform is. They have to start making moves and seeing if they fall flat on their face with exclusivity.
Brother, they rather not fall flat on their face, right? I doubt that they're sitting there saying, oh, we're going to try this and we're going to fall flat on their face. That is, I doubt that's how those conversations are going, right? I'm pretty sure they're over here making moves to make sure that that doesn't happen, right? It's crazy that these mofos act like this much of Xbox fanboys, but have logged 164 past 2 weeks on Steam. Damn! Crazy. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know.
And they have to
Well,
at
then
least
you know what?
try.
Do it with all the Bethesda games, though. Like, why? Like,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't mix the messages because I'm reading the chat as you're talking, and I'm looking at what they're saying. They're like, yeah, but it's going to send more mixed messages, and I'm like, yeah, I agree
I
with
don't
that
care.
because I think if
What
you're gonna
mixed
do it-
messages? We've got another topic today. PlayStation just told the world. Herman Holtz said, we're pulling
This is
our
what I'm
single
getting
player
at.
games off of PC.
Brother, no, Jason Schreier said that Herman Holtz said to one of his employees, and then one of those employees or one of those staff members said to Jason Schreier that Herman Holtz said. All right, all I can say is
We need war.
this is insane.
What's the mixed message? The message is our single player.
The mixed message is some of the games are going to other platforms, but some of the other ones aren't, right? If you know that there's people who are interested in the games, why would you not just sell the fucking games to them?
Games
no
are no
mixed
longer
messages.
going on PC. That's the message.
Right.
Wow.
So if Xbox
Oh, wait, did he just say no longer going on PC?
games off of PC.
Oh, no,
what's
he's talking about
What's the
PlayStation.
mixed message? The message is
And even that is a mixed message because they're still putting live service games on there, right? It's a whole bunch of mixed message, right? To get you fanboys all in a fucking in a tizzy or some shit, right? Crazy.
our single
There
player
is no
games are
mixed
no longer
messages.
going on PC. That's the message.
Right.
So if Xbox
Yeah.
says,
It's-
I am absolutely for Xbox saying, Fable is coming out, let's say November 1st, 2026. That's release date. Let's just say that. And and you can get it on Xbox, Xbox PC, and Game Pass. And then
But what about Steam?
that's it. And then
That's
when
it.
the media starts
That's it.
going,
That's it.
where's the PlayStation
Windows,
logo? You said you're going to put on
Xbox, Game
PlayStation.
Pass.
Yeah. What happened?
no.
You said that's the message. No, we're not putting it on PlayStation. What was the message?
Nope. Not happening.
Oh, buddy, I'm going to make sure to check in when that shit goes over to PlayStation. There's no way at this point that they literally think that the games are not going over to PlayStation. Shit, they put fucking Halo over there. These guys are out of their mind, especially when you see how well the games sell on PlayStation. I'm going to just keep on saying that.
When Stellar Blade was shown for
And they keep on saying, oh, well, look what PlayStation's doing. So just because PlayStation makes a stupid business move, so Xbox should follow, right? Is that what I'm hearing? I mean, this shit is just dented.
the whole world, said it.
Right? Shout out to Gamer Life Studio. He said, Copeastwood, keep on coping, right? Exclusive games dead. And they need to just let it go, brother. This is crazy to see.
Had logo saying it was coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. And then PlayStation came in and published it and said, it's only coming to play. The message wasn't anything. The message was, you want to play Stellar Blade? You have to play it on PlayStation 5.
Oh, and that must have hurt his feelings, right? When they took that shit off. Hey, well, they ended up putting it on PC, right?
There's no mixed messaging, just like
And the funny thing is, the people who made Stellar Blade, didn't they turn around and fuck around and say that their shit's going to be multi-platform now on?
there's no confusion about a Series S versus a Series X. The message has to be, we have the balls. If you want our games, you get them here from us because we made them and
That's not having balls. That's just being stupid.
we are the premier place to play games because Xbox
Halo is already available to get wishlist on PS5. Stellar Blade is on Steam already. That's what I'm saying. It's like, buddy, he's got to wake up and smell the fucking coffee. This is sad.
They have an incredible console set, and they're also allowing you to play that on a budget PC or a killer PC. You get the best experience from Xbox, hands down, and they should have the balls to make those
I mean, on PC, yeah.
exclusive. Are they going to lose
And that's not having balls. That's just being fucking stupid.
some money?
And that shit is anti-consumer because the fact of the matter is we know people don't want to get an Xbox, right? I'm sure there's people that own one, right? There may be a few Xbox fans or whatever, right? But for the most part, let's just be honest, people aren't trying to buy that fucking hardware. So why would you limit it to a much smaller install base when you know that there's people, 93.7 million consoles shipped, right? And they have an interest in the Xbox games. What difference does it make? Especially, now that I think about it, especially when most of these games that come out, they're going to be able to play it through fucking Game Pass. Like, that's the shit that you have, that's the perk of being in the fucking ecosystem.
Meg's absolutely right. You want Fallout 5? Have you been waiting for Fallout 5 for 15 years? You freaking are going to play it on Xbox.
Oh, wow.
Be a good consumer.
Yeah, be a good consumer. See, this is a fanboy's fucking wet dream, right? You want to play the new game when you have to buy the same console as me. And you're going to have to buy an Xbox.
You know why? Because who owns Bethesda, Meg?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Yeah,
Xbox.
there you go.
So
Xbox,
therefore,
not
the
Microsoft.
thing is,
Shit, that didn't stop Starfield.
yeah, oh right, yeah, okay, you know what I mean, the parent company. But
Sure.
Here's the thing: if PlayStation drew a line in the sand, made it very damn clear. I mean,
No, they did. And just Mag, shut up. No, they did not. Right? That was some he said, she said, allegedly through Jason Schreier. They have not made anything very clear. What are you talking about?
reported it months ago, but now they made it
Yep.
very clear. This is it. This is what we're doing. We're going back
they
to
haven't.
single player games. Yes, they're still doing live service games here and there. They still have a bunch, not a bunch, but they still have a couple in development. But they're focusing more on their single player experiences. Blah 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 blah. It's staying there. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going to no Xbox. Ain't going to Switch. Ain't going to PC. Done.
Shit, we'll see.
So here's the thing. If it is the number one the number one.
Jason said someone snitched on Holtz, and they took that like the word of God. I know. That's why it's so crazy to me that they're sitting here talking about mixed signalings and everything and using PlayStation as an example. Like, PlayStation is the lord of the mixed signal, right? And shout out to Prolific. He says, all being said, Xbox exclusives haven't sold well on PlayStation outside of Forza, Oblivion Remastered. Everything else has been sub 500K. I seen that Starfield was selling well, right? I seen the other day, right? Now, to be fair, people say that Sorrows didn't sell well, but I seen that it was above Sorrows. You know what I mean? And I mean, put it like this. If you struck with Forza, you struck with Oblivion, then that means that if the game is good, they'll buy the shit. I just don't see them limiting money that they could make, right? I just don't see it. That's my honest opinion. And plus, I think it would be stupid. Now, to be fair, I try not to be on my boardroom 6. I just don't see it because the fact of the matter is they've already done it. And they still have fanboys, right? And they still have these two guys. And these guys are still fanboys. These guys are still on Xbox. They ain't fucking going nowhere. I'm looking. He has an Xbox chair. All right. The only people that they will upset in the pursuit of making more
Money.
is fanboys. All the other people who just want to play the game and have a good time will fucking buy the game. That's my opinion, right? But shout out to Prolific.
Requested thing from Xbox fans is to be exclusive. Then do it, and then if it works, fantastic. You've got a console war back up and running by next year, and you've got.
Well, there you go.
We need war.
There you go. So that was the point of all of this, right? This is how to get the console war back up and running because I know that's what's going on in the Xbox boardrooms. Like I said, I try not to business armchair LARP, but I mean, holy shit, I know for a fact this is not what they're talking about.
Exclusive, then do it, and then if it works, fantastic. You've got a console war back up and running by next year, and you got the blue and the green going head to head once again, like it did 3 generations ago.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, the studios just suffer
until whatever this generation, right? And on and on. Or if it fails, you got nobody to blame but yourself because you didn't put your money there. So
Sigs, if Xbox removes their games from Steam, I'll just pirate them shits, brother. Oh, trust me, I know.
If people, but I'm seeing the
shit, them shits be on Steam and I'd be pirated them hoes.
chat. I'm reading the chat, and some people are saying, but you can't make Fallout exclusive. Make everything exclusive, but you can't make Elder Scrolls
Sorry,
exclusive.
you
It's too much money.
absolutely can.
Nope. Not happening.
I mean, they could, right? But I just think it's highly, 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 highly unlikely. All right, and I'm going to be honest with you, this just sounds like plain old cope to me.
What the
Absolutely.
frig do you want? Which one do you want? One or the other?
Oh, I'm sorry,
There's
Mag.
no
I'm sorry.
What is it? You want exclusivity or not?
I was told in 2016.
I think they just want to be able to play games. I think the average person just wants to play games, right? But it seems like you guys.
We need war.
It seems like these guys want war.
That every PlayStation fan had a killer PC that was better than an Xbox One. So, I mean,
Oh, yeah, they do be saying that they have killer PCs. I'm not going to lie.
So
the reason why.
No mixy. JV Smooth, you're right. No mixy. Pick a goddamn side and leave it there.
Absolutely.
And say, listen,
I think they've chose the side of
Money.
right. I thought they already chose a side, right? I thought they were already putting their games on PlayStation.
here it is. Here it is. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, at least you tried.
Oh,
Because
And
the thing
then
is,
the
when
marketing pressure's
PlayStation
on,
raises
right,
their
Mag?
prices- What's that?
The marketing pressure is
at least if it doesn't work, they're just gonna sit and say, "At least we tried," right? Yeah. They made no goddamn
Money.
but at least we tried, right? Shout out to Prolific. He said Starfield has only sold around 150 to 200K on PS5, and they don't buy games, and you know this, right?
Come on, you should know this.
Hey, I'll tell you like this. It's better than nothing. That's the way I see it, goddammit, right? It's better than nothing. Plus, the game is like 3 years old. You know what I'm saying, right? And wow. And then he says, Happy Filipino Fridays. He snuck that one in there. I am a black man, right? And you guys see I'm up here doing my stream, right? I don't need you guys in here being bad faith, right? Shout out to Prolific, man.
on. Like, if you're exclusive, let's pretend that you made this decision, right? That Mag, the head of Xbox division, is like, you know what? I believe in this. We're going exclusive.
Mag, the head of the Xbox division. Yeah, the guy who's trying to get a console war
We
going.
need war.
Tell me how you're going to spend your marketing money. You're going to push it hard, right?
You push it hard.
Pause.
Yeah.
And you, yeah, right. And you offer more. Offer more accessibility points.
They still think about it as a console business instead of an ecosystem. You know, you appear when you no, stop it. And you guys got to quit sneaking in the diss because you guys have realized that I just be reading the goddamn chat. So, right, you guys got to quit sneaking in those disses, right? If Mac does it, Xbox will 100% would be dead this year, brother. They'd run this shit right to the ground. Isn't it funny whenever these fanboys get up here and like discuss like the way that the corporation should move? It's always some shit that would like literally tank it, like nosedive it into the fucking ground.
Cloud and whatever else for people who can't afford the hardware, which there are a lot of people who can't afford the hardware and want that accessibility. Yeah. Well, then you're going to still get those people in there. So
you can't afford it, get a Series S.
Go in all the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Be a good consumer.
Yeah, you can't afford it. We got the cheap edition. You get the Series S.
I want to say
unzip and put it on the table. Don't hide in the corner and say, "Well, no,
we got to be
you
careful."
Can have Fallout, but you can't have this, and you can't have that. No.
Oh, Stan.
Yeah, but it's funny that they say this. Where's the synergy with PlayStation? Right, but it's funny though. I do agree. I don't think they should go half-ass with the shit. I don't think they should play with their food. Right. I mean, I know not all the Xbox games have sold well, but there have been Xbox games that sell well on Steam and that sell well on PlayStation, right? And I feel like they should be able to they should try to at least get all the money that they can. That's just my opinion, you know what I mean, right? Shout out to Gamer Live Studio, right? W's in the chat. You guys already know what time it is.
Stanley
You want to run
Buffington.
with the big dogs?
Stanley Buffington
Then
doesn't know
run with
anything
the big
about
dogs.
business. That's great. But yeah, he goes cold.
What's run with the big dogs?
Delusional. No, I'm absolutely crystal. Wow.
No, are we about to get a one guy?
And you can't have that. No.
Oh, Stanley
You want to run
Buffington.
with the big dogs?
Stanley Buffington
Then
doesn't know
run with
anything
the big
about
dogs.
business. That's great. But yeah, he goes Colt's delusional. No, I'm
Yes!
absolutely crystal clear.
And
Because-
listen, man, I'm not saying that this is going to work.
No, you guys are fucking delusional. 1,000%. You took the words right out of my mouth, buddy. You guys are over here saying that if Xbox has like a banger game, a game that they know is going to do well, you're saying to sell it to less people and to make less
Money.
You are 1,000% delusional. Talking about have the balls. Have the balls to what? Lose money? That's fucking stupid.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to be crystal clear as well about this. The reason why I push for exclusives is because
We need war.
Because you're a fanboy.
Xbox doesn't say you have to buy a Series X. You know, that if you're on
Then why are you pushing for exclusivity?
PlayStation's like, you have to spend $600 to $900 to play our game. Xbox doesn't say that. Xbox says, are you ready?
I mean, to be fair, they put a lot of their tentpole titles on PC, right? But now all the fanboys are taking this rumor from Jason Schreier like it's just fact.
For this is how you understand where the line is drawn between fanboys and people who keep it real.
Oh.
And I've tried to keep it real for a long time because I play half of my games on PC. Xbox says, here's our game. If you want it from us,
What the hell is that, right? Oh, That was that something on his
If
stream?
you can't afford a Series S or Series X, or you don't want to play on PC, you can play it on the cloud for pennies on the dollar. And everyone's like, I don't want to play it on cloud. Well, then
Yeah. People want to play it on hardware.
don't. Then buy the device you want to play it on. You know, you can play it on your mom's laptop. You can play it on your great PC. You can play it on your killer PC. You can play it.
Okay, then it's not exclusive.
On GeForce Now if you want to. You can play if you can't afford it. And I know that gaming has become an expensive hobby, and I'm not like one of those guys like, if you don't have the money, screw you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Xbox gives you more choices than any platform that's ever existed.
That's why you sound delusional, buddy. That's why you sound fucking delusional, because they literally have been advertising, they've been putting their games everywhere, and it looks like they've been selling well. You know what I'm saying? Right? W's in the chat for Cake Man. Holy.
They do not button, they do not like sew you into an idea where you have to spend almost $1,000 to play their game. They give you more choice and value than anyone else. So,
and I think that's a W.
They can hold exclusivity over people by saying, we have a myriad of ways, from affordability all the way to you get the best experience possible. And
oh, brother, they shouldn't hold anything over no fucking consumer. That's bullshit, right? They should, if they wanted the games to sell, they should put the games out.
You can do any mix or match of that. Let's say you want to build, let's say I want to build a $2,000 medium budget PC that can do things great, but it doesn't kill my bank. But now I don't have money for all the games Xbox made exclusive. Sign up for Game Pass and get an incredible value of all those games, plus the ones you wanted to play. They're exclusive. Now you're saving money. Now you're like, this is what people don't understand.
I mean, but I feel like that's the value of like the Xbox ecosystem. And that's why I don't know why, you know, Xbox fanboys or anything getting mad when the games go to other platforms, especially when they have the option of playing it through the subscription service for a lot cheaper. I mean, they just lowered the price of it as well.
Damn, when I say just get an Xbox, I don't really say that. But when I say exclusivity,
you literally just said that if they want to play it, if they don't want to play it on the cloud, they can get a Series S.
PlayStation has Nintendo has such a different way. You have to buy our device, and that's the experience you get, and you get no other experience. And that's why I say you can be exclusive with Xbox. And I almost
Nope. Not happening.
See, he's trying to catch himself. He knows he's saying some stupid shit.
said something I wasn't supposed to. If I was able to talk to somebody at the head of Xbox, I would have said those exact words. You have the opportunity to say,
oh, and buddy, they would have had you escorted out. and they would have cooked your ass like Phil Spencer did Crap Gamer.
make your games exclusive because we have all these ways for you to
And they would have said,
nope, not happening.
And they would have said, is this guy okay?
play from value to absolute powerhouse. Let me grab a couple of supers. There's only a couple here. JD Gamer, thank you so much for the 5. Says, no executive ever said Steam. The line has always been Xbox and PC games, and we know that Epic Games claims that they will be their day one. Give me exclusives, he says. JD Gamer also
Nope, not happening.
They are tweaking.
says, thank you so much.
Yeah, they would say,
What's Reforge Gaming? I don't know what that is.
they'd be like, what's Colteastwood? I don't know what that is.
10. Yeah, I am fired up today. Yeah, I am.
Oh, yeah, I could tell, right?
We need war.
Oh, you're talking out the side of your neck.
Because
Right? Shout out to Cake Man. He says, I apologize for being late, but I came prepared to do my part to hit the super secret Madam stream goal. Hope this translates easy to you. Wow. Because I don't speak Filipino. Well, brother, English is the only language that I've ever spoken. I've told you this. I was born in Georgia. I'm a black man. I'm only fluent in English. So you're just being very bad faith, right?
Platitude after platitude after platitude.
Right? But shout out to goddamn, shout out to Cake Man, right? And I see Richard Omega, no, not Richard Omega, Arioka, he's saying Eastwood is for Xbox, what Lono is for PlayStation. They're just different sides of the coin. Wow.
my opinion
It's
changes
a
a
very
little bit here or
passionate
there.
subject because it's,
Oh.
I'm telling you, this PlayStation.
But what's passionate about this conversation?
We need war.
Right? It seems like you guys just want the games to be paywalled from other people, right? It seems like you guys want this brand that you claim to care about to make less
Money.
Right? What's passionate about that? This just sounds fucking like fanboy nonsense.
Thing that happened today
Mm-hmm.
is a big. Oh shoot! Buffalo scored tie game 2-2 with 12 minutes left in the third period. Game 7, folks. It's getting wild. Here's the thing.
Are we having a last place cope session? That's what it's looking like, brother. That is what it's looking like.
That just lit a whole fire under a bunch of people's butts right now,
We need
and then
war.
they're all like, "Well, they just did it," and now they're looking at Xbox. Now,
Meg,
whatever
I wanna-
decision they
give me-
But here's the thing, though. Did they just do it, or is there a rumor going around that Jason Schreier is the only source for this rumor? And now you guys are over here.
War.
PlayStation made a stupid business decision, so Xbox can do the same.
Give me your rant about what you think Xbox needs to do, because I went off
I
for
just
4
did.
minutes.
I did. No, I did. I said, listen, if it's financially feasible for them, which you and I will never know, all we could do is speculate. We're not looking at their spreadsheets. We're not looking at their numbers. We're not looking at whatever. And of course, we also have to wait for the rest of 26 to play out. But in an ideal world, if you present me that question, I would say, you know what? If it's the number one requested thing, I mean, you can't put a multi-billion-dollar business on the line of fans on Twitter. That's ridiculous. You can't bet the farm on fans on Twitter or YouTube. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You have
I mean, but the funny thing is, man, these fans ain't going nowhere. It's no different. It's the two sides of the same coin, right? Like Xbox, they didn't put all the games over. They didn't put Halo over, Gears, and all that shit, right? And these guys are still up here talking about Xbox. Right? They've already called your bluff. They called your bluff a long time ago. They're going to keep on making
money.
And we're going to keep on watching these guys cope about this shit.
Base it on metrics, numbers, dollars, and cents. But in an ideal world where anything is an option, I say go for it. Just do it. Wow. Just do it. Make everything go. And then do it, and then go like this. And then Asha shows up with a controller and looks at the community, the entire community, collectively all staring at her at once, and she goes, all right, smart asses, everything's exclusive. And she goes,
go on and smart ass and do it.
Wow.
Be a good consumer.
Now's the time to chill out the fun.
And these guys are smiling ear to ear. It's funny. A lot of you guys have been saying the whole entire time, will these guys have the same energy if they make games exclusive? Don't get me wrong. I definitely don't think that they are when those fucking prices start to skyrocket. And you hear what they're saying.
Be a good consumer.
This is what I mean. This is so fucking dumb. Why would anybody want to push for this, right? Just so less people can access the game, just so they can go on Twitter and fucking list war.
She goes, go. Now go show me. Show me that you love it. Show me that you're doing this. Show me the money. Show me the support.
Be a good consumer.
I just don't see it.
Go and play these games. Go buy them. Play them on Game Pass, whatever. She hands you.
You said in the ideal world, both of them would still have a hairline.
Controller says, all right, now it's your turn, Xbox community.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is. And then see what happens there. And then if it doesn't work, she could say, well, now y'all can go to PlayStation because there ain't no more Xbox.
Wow.
Meg, what if
You know what I mean? Like 5 years from now.
What if the
You know what
first-
I mean? So, like, that's the
Yeah, you should just do like a gamble. And, if you win, you win. If not, then, well, you just don't exist anymore. Right? And all the people in the Xbox ecosystem,
Be a good consumer.
all right, you can just buy all the games. You know what I mean? Crazy. All right, bet, John Bond.
choices you got. So it's either they become a publisher and get rid of Xbox entirely for a failed experiment on exclusivity, or they just go exclusive.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm looking right now. John Bond the Zombie says, show me where Sony made an official statement about pulling games from PC. No bullshit. That's the messaging, or you saying massaging bullshit. Show me an official statement. And on the topic of Elder Scrolls, Bethesda just put Starfield on PlayStation and Elder Scrolls 6. No? Laugh my ass off. Okay. PlayStation's boss says single player games won't go into PC. Wow. I'm telling you, that's one thing I give credit to the PlayStation guys. They know how to spread a narrative. All I can say is,
We need war.
oh, buddy, they need war, right? And they're going to turn their back on PC. It's what they looking like, man. Rambling said it the best, brother. They went towards PC. Xbox went towards PC, and they definitely aren't looking back.
And the shish kebab just works out.
What if the
Nope. Not happening.
Not happening.